It's introduced.
We're just...
Well, Nikola Jokic has...
It helps, for sure. Thanks, Allie. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell-Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at center. And for the Spurs, McDermott and Johnson are the forwards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Jones in at the 1. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Spurs ball.
On offense, here are the Spurs. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio. Highland, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Smith comes in for Jamal Murray. Smith outside. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, Gordon with a steal. Unloads from 13. And another basket for Denver.
You won't often find Gordon in the mid-range, but he cleverly capitalizes on an opening.
Here's McDermott. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Jones against Smith, and he banks in the layup. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Bates Diop. And that's not going to go. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Nuggets on top.
The Nuggets. 8. Your Spurs,
and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what you take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Johnson is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Outside Jones from 12 feet. Off the left rim and out. Denver in the lead.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
And another look at the 2K drive, putting it on the deck and going.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Now Richardson on the wing, Jones. 56 seconds left in the second. Chalk up 2 there.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And here's Denver. They lead by 4. Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Collins defending. Jokic shot is good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tipped away and stolen by Murray. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
27 seconds left in the first half. Jones against Murray. Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson, and the bucket is good.
Showing he's more than just a shooter. Johnson inside.
Here's Murray. 6 points for him. Fires it. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play.
18.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Thanks for joining.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Nuggets, Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And he's going for the lob.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And the Spurs making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. Highland, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Smith comes in for Murray. Who poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Porter outside. Hits a three-pointer. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And so it's Denver, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead.
29. Fans, please give a big
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's the Spurs ball, trailing by 17. We've got Josh Richardson. Gorgui Dieng is out there with Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Primo in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Clock at 6. Now Richardson. Here's Dieng. Misses the 3. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Porter outside. Connects from downtown.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jamal Murray.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Pass to Primo. Here's Bates-Diop, defended by Brown. And stolen by Brown. Here's the break. Over Richardson. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets? And so it's San Antonio with it. That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Pass to Primo. Here's Bates-Diop. 6 to shoot. Here's Dieng, and he converts the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Now here's Smith. Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.